Hey everybody, I wanted to do a super quick resin update to show you. So this was one that was sticky from my bad resin job before, and now it is just perfect. And then this one, same. This one I did not tape the back, so you can see I have resin bubbles that I will sand down. Well, and I actually may not sand them because it also protects it on the wall. So it's kind of a good, and it doesn't look good, but it does serve a good purpose. This was the alcohol ink tile. Isn't that beautiful? Super pleased with those. And then these are the coasters, and then that piece and that piece. And I will show you, because I told you in the video that this canvas will need to be done twice. It must have been a little uneven tilting this way because there's more resin over here than over here. But I will show you how. Let's try and get the light there. You can see how the edge doesn't really have enough resin on it. And on the canvas, it's because it sinks in a little bit. So I just always assume that my canvases will need 2 coats. And also, as I said, you know, this tilted. So when I do it next time, I'll tilt it well, wait, that won't work. I don't know, whatever. I know what I'm talking about, I think. So this, can you see right here? I missed, oh my God, autofocus or something. I missed some spots right here. So I'm gonna have to go back and redo that one. And this one, which is like to die for, beautiful colors, you can see, OMG, maybe if I zoom. Remember I said you have to use the torch to pop air bubbles or they will dry in it. That is an air bubble. Let's see if, so that's an air bubble. And the reason that air bubble is there is because these 2 pieces were glued on. And I noticed it when I was resining, that a little bit of the resin was getting underneath it. So it wasn't as secure as I wanted it to be. So that's why a little bit of air escaped. I will sand that down. It will become a hollow divot. My next coat will fix that. And some people asked about divots, the resin rejecting spots with silicone. Now this had no silicone, but those are what people are talking about, where it looks like it didn't stick to it. So I'll use this as my example and pretend silicone caused that. I clean all of my pieces. I have a video on it. The pieces that I use silicone in, I literally take the canvas or wood into my kitchen sink, pour Dawn dish soap, scrub it with my hand, rinse it off. Paint doesn't really come off ever. And that Dawn soap really gets the silicone out. And then generally you don't have problems. I would say 80% of the time it works. And then the other 20%, I'll have 1 or 2 small areas. The annoying part is even if you have 1 or 2 tiny areas, you have to resin the entire piece again. Because otherwise you'll see the difference in level of the resin. And I think that, this piece, the tape came off the sides. So there's like, you can kind of see, there's a whole ridge of resin on the side that I'm going to have to, what I will do is use my heat gun, heat up a razor, and slice it smooth. So, and I'll just show, this is a really cool photo that my friend's a photographer, and it's kind of creepy because it's a cemetery and it fell off the wall a couple weeks ago. And so the frames or the glass is obviously broken, but I thought, oh my God, how perfect. Broken glass, cemetery. I am going to attempt to resin over this. It's probably going to take a couple of coats because one coat, you're still going to be able to cut yourself on that glass, which is not a desirable thing. So anywho, those are my resin things. So if you have any other questions, give me a holler. Bye.